Now, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, what I think, right? When you hear about um, black women, how they the most unprotected, um, you know, women on the planet or women in America, whatever, however you want to frame it, right? When I hear that, I hear, well, to me, it's a how can I put this? It's a concerted effort to make the black man look weak, look useless, to look um, basically you're not needed, or you're just not you're not one, you're not a protector at all, right? So you're not a protector, you're not a provider, um, you're not reliable. You know what I mean? There's like nothing you can do as a man. That's how I look at it, right? That's how I look at it when they say that black women are unprotected. That's how I look at it, because who protects women? Who protects the women and children in the community? The man, right? So if you're saying that your woman is the most unprotected, that means the men in that community, um, it's not manning, right? That means the man in that community is not a man. He can't protect his woman, which means he can't protect his children, which means he can't protect his family, right? That's how I look at it. So when people say things like that, and it's been said so much that it's kind of like it's been accepted by everybody in the community. Everybody just, yeah, black women aren't protected. Yeah. Which meaning the children, black children aren't protected. Yeah. Which meaning black men not doing their job in the community, right? Which means black men are falling behind, which means that black men are the weakest link in the community, right? But when you call it out like that, people gonna make say, no, that's not what they mean. That's not what they saying. That is what they saying, and that is what they mean. And it's been said so much that it's been accepted. Now, think of this, right? There's a lot of black women that catch a lot of criticism, right? When it comes to the way they do things, media, black women are perceived to be loud and ratchet, ghetto. That's not all black women, but in that same token, in that same breath, I done seen white women make millions of dollars acting like quote unquote ratchet black women. You feel me? Motherfuckers make money off the stereotype of black women. I mean, the stereotypes of black people, period, make um, those that aren't black a lot of money, right? Now, people may look at you as a black person as being ignorant, but other people get rich off of what is considered ignorant black behavior, right? So, when they say that black women aren't protected, that's basically saying that black men aren't strong, black men are weak, black men aren't capable of protecting their women or their families, right? That's what I hear when I hear that, because you never hear that white women are unprotected, or Hispanic women are unprotected, or Asian women are unprotected, or Arab women are unprotected. You only hear that when it comes to black women, right? So that means that black men are the weakest men in the world, basically, right? So, and it's become, like I said, people hear it and say it so much, it's become it's become like from God. You would think God said it himself. right? And people just be like, yeah, black women are unprotected, which means the black family is unprotected. You know, I mean, black men already got a reputation of not being fathers, which is not true. You know, we don't supposedly we don't take care of our children. You know, supposedly we don't like our women. You feel me? Since they're unprotected, they're not protected by us. So that means we don't like our women, supposedly. You feel me? Um, so it's I see that it's okay. It's okay and it's acceptable for everyone else to do everything, and you know what I mean. Now it's cool for black women to date outside of their race, right? It's actually promoted. You feel me? Black women always tell them how they're not dealing with black men anymore, right? Oh, because this and that. You know, black men don't know how to treat women. Black men are immature. Black men for the streets, or whatever, man. Whatever you could think, you know, to make a black man look bad or destroy his character. It's gonna be promoted and put out there, right? Now, so it's okay for a black woman to date a white man, get her a white zaddy. It's okay for a black woman to get her a Hispanic man. It's okay for a black woman to get her an Asian man. It's okay for a black woman to get her any man of any ethnicity or any race or any background she wants, right? And people be like, "You did that. You upgraded." You feel me? So when somebody like Angel Reese reposts something I seen recently, that she's not dealing with black men anymore, or any other black woman with any success or any stature saying anything like that, people just like, yeah, you feel me? And Angel Reese, you know, I'm actually a fan of her game. You feel me? I actually felt like she was getting criticized unfairly in the beginning. You feel me? Now she be out here just doing the most. You feel me? Doing so much extra shit. Like the more famous she get, the more attention she crave. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like. But anyway, but then you think of, you don't really see too many white women saying stuff like that about white men. You know, when a white man does something, all the white women of the community don't come out and start bashing them and talking shit about them. They actually just mind their fucking business. You feel me? So when you see somebody like Serena, right, and everything that she's got going on with her skin tone, with her face, and her husband, she seems to be having an identity crisis. You feel me? And people seem to think that's a black man issue. It's black men's fault that Serena is married to a white man, and that she seems to be going through some kind of transformation, physically, um, or mentally, or whatever is going on with her. I don't know. But I feel like all of this is a product of what's being pushed. And what's being pushed is that black men are not men, right? They're not men that you want to bring home. You feel me? They're not marriage material. They're not providers. They're not protectors. They're not family oriented. But I don't know what black men y'all know, or what black men y'all talking about, because all the black men that I know, a strong majority of black men I know are family men. You feel me? Even with the deck stacked against us. You know what I mean? I mean, so all the black men I know, you know, black men period. I know black men, we are providers, we are protectors, we are stand up guys in our community. I mean, even with the whole campaign lunge to tear us down, to make us look worthless, to make us look less than, to make us look like losers. You feel me? To make us look like all we want to do is have sex. You feel me? But sex is natural. everybody have sex. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of porn growing up. I seen a lot of in which proves to me there's a lot of racism in porn. Just like there's racism in America that people want to pretend like it's not there, but whatever. That's a whole nother subject. Bitch can get jizz in her face and watermelons crushed on her head, and then she get a platform to talk shit about how black men are useless after you was getting ghetto gagged all over the world on video. It's on video. It's on tape. But anyway, but you know, I feel like that has become accepted. You feel me? So you can just talk about black men. One, you can talk about black people all you want to, any way you want to. You feel me? That's why people feel like we're an easy target. You can insult our intelligence. You can just clown us and whatever you want, say whatever you feel about us, and you feel me. You can make plenty of money doing it, right? Your page won't get deleted. It won't get striked or nothing like that because black people is you can whatever, you say whatever, do whatever, you know. That's what they're for. You feel me? They're at the bottom of the totem pole. They're at the bottom of the cast. You feel me? So they're the permanent. We're gonna be the permanent underclass, the permanent underclass in America. You feel me? The permanent underclass all over the world. So the darker you are, no matter where you are in the world, people look at you and view you a certain way, right? You're allowed to treat someone a certain way based on complexion. People say, no, 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 that's not true. But it is. That's everywhere. Afro Asians, Afro Latinos, um, that's everywhere, right? The difference in treatment when it comes to the border here in America. And you feel me? The border treatment, the border crisis is different. You feel me? We seen Haitians get flew back home and round up under the bridge like cattle, right? We seen that. Um, we see Hispanics and Asians and um, whites from other countries, getting welcomed with open arms, right? We seen that. So to pretend like complexion doesn't matter or race doesn't matter, it's crazy when you make a broad statement about women not being protected, especially black women not being protected, right? So that's that statement saying that black men are weak and black men are not protectors. I don't I don't care how you try to frame it, or you feel me. That's what that statement um, indicates or suggests, or that's what that statement is saying. You feel me? So you cannot agree with me, but that's what it is. So the next time a black woman says she's not protected, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Because from where I'm sitting, um, and from what I see, a black woman can do whatever she wants, say whatever she wants, and there's no consequences to her actions, right? The only time a black woman seems to get any kind of backlash is when she says something about a a woman of a woman or a person of another race that has a little stature. Because then they gotta say, hey nigger. Hey, because then people see it fit to put you back in your place because hey, you can say whatever you want to about you and yours, but don't say nothing about ours. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that black people don't seem to understand, right? Um, we sit on these sites, on these TV shows and whatever, and we shit on each other back and forth all the time, right? And we done made other people so comfortable doing it, you know, shit on us all the time. Um, but when it comes to other people and other communities and other races, we tiptoe around statements. No, 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 no. I want you to have that same energy. Make sure the energy match. Make sure the energy is always the same. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Just keep the energy the same. You feel me? If you gonna tell me now, tell them for something that I do, if somebody else of a different race, culture, or background do the same shit that I do, they should get the same treatment. You should talk about them the same way. Don't make excuses for them. You feel me? You're not gonna make excuses for me, then don't make excuses for them. That's all I'm saying. We seem to make excuses for other people. You feel me? I mean, why are we doing it? I mean, the news and the media make excuses enough. You feel me? Everybody get a pass. Everybody get excuses made for them. We don't need to be doing that too. Why are we making excuses? They got enough people lining up to make excuses for them. They got enough people lining up to feel sorry for them, feel sympathy, give them a pat on the back for doing regular shit. Why the fuck we doing it? We don't do that with each other. So I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is. So don't don't keep saying that shit. I don't think that's something that we need to keep saying. You feel me? Oh, black women are so unprotected. They're not. You feel me? Black men protect theirs. You feel me? Protect their women, protect their family. You feel me? That's just what we do. That's how we was raised. So the fact that now it's being said, it's been being said for a while, and black women are so unprotected. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. We shouldn't check that box. You know what I mean? We shouldn't agree with shit like that. That should be niggas out here, men out here saying, what are you talking about? You feel me? And men shouldn't even be saying that. You feel me? I think I done said it a couple times. Cause when I say it, I be like, in my mind, I'm like, they say, oh, black women are so unprotected. And I be like, I had to think about it like, that's not true. That's not the case. And I think you hear it so much. It's like a program. They program you to believe that black men are weak, black men are not strong, black men can't protect this woman, can't protect his children, has no standing in his community. And you hear it so much, it make you start to believe it. But then you have to understand that, hey man, you can't believe everything you hear, bro. You feel me? So when you hear bullshit, you got to speak on bullshit. You feel me? Step on that shit and and correct it. You feel me? So that's the talking point. We gonna flip that because we gonna let it be known what it really is. You feel me? We ain't weak out here. Um, we provide us, we protect us, we do all the stuff we supposed to do as men out here too. You understand? So yeah, stop letting them run off with that bullshit. Stop letting them tell you that. You feel me? I mean, listen, if if you are black, right, and you are a man and you weak, or you're a black woman and you don't like black men, and you want to be out here doing you and wilding and doing all kind of crazy shit, just say that, bro. You just say that. You know what I mean? Don't try to make it seem like because we some kind of chumps and shit. That we some peons and shit. Don't do that. Just do what you want to do. You feel me? You can do what you want to do without shitting on us. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. You feel me? Just do what you want to do. You don't have to shit on us to do what you want to do. You feel me?